Hi, I'm Emily Weidlich, and I'm going to be doing my podcast based on coping and life in general as a teenager. Um, in the past 16 years that I've been living on this beautiful earth, I definitely could say that I learned a lot, especially just being a teenager. The first thing I want to touch on is that your teen years are very, very special. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to there's just going to be a lot of different experiences going on. It's kind of like a stage in life when you're sort of like changing physically as well as mentally, and you're trying to find who you are and find yourself. I know it may seem like you want to be older and you want to be free to just have your own life, but I promise you that, like, honestly, I could say time flies. Um, I'm a junior already, 7th grade walking in my high school doors. I never thought it would fly like it would. I'm already a junior and I can't even believe it. But you'll notice this once your teen years are over, like, wow, like, I'm in the real life now. So I definitely could say I want to tell you guys to cherish every moment that you have. Don't live in the future, but more so live in the present. A couple things I want to touch on, some different like outlines on things. First thing is, for most teens, we have to deal with school. Yes, some people really enjoy school, some people don't. For most people, it's a very pleasant experience. For others, it's just bad overall. But like I said, I promise you it's going to fly by. And you won't notice how quick until you're a senior. And at some point, you're really, really going to want to go back and redo those memories that you created or restart friendships or something. Another thing in life, as a teenager, you experience a lot of friends, a lot of heartbreak, situations like that. But especially friends. Friends is like a big topic, a big important part of your teenage years. Just know that quality is more important than quantity. It might be just one person who really understands you, or it could be like a group. I feel like high school difference isn't very much appreciated or supported. It's more like judged upon. Majority of people just do the same things, and if you're not doing that, you're entitled that you're kind of like the weird person, or like you're an outcast in a way. Just try to step out of the things that I've experienced. Just try to step out of that bubble and just be my own person, regardless of who likes it or who doesn't. But most importantly, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be who you are and who you are. Like, if you're a good person, be that good person. If you're a crazy person, be that crazy person. If you're a weird person, be a weird person. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. You do what you want to do, but most importantly, treat others how you want to be treated. Another topic would probably be parents. I know from experience of me already, my parents, oh my God, they annoy me. But in reality, you got to understand that they're just trying to help you. They're just trying to be there for you. So try to understand them a little bit. I feel like as a teacher, or not a teacher, a parent and a kid, there's like a lot of tension at times because you're older and your parents are trying to adapt to the new you. And many things could be happening besides that. Try to understand them. Put yourself in their position. All they want for you at the end of the day is the best for you. Honestly, yeah, just because I definitely could say it's definitely hard. Sometimes you might feel like your parents don't understand you, or at sometimes I know I felt like, oh, my parents really don't love me. In reality, they do. They do. It's just, just a lot of tension. You know what I'm saying? A lot of tension. Um, Another thing is you don't need to compare yourself to others, especially in school or outside of school. Like certain things, I know some of my friends or some people that I know of, they go on Instagram and they wish to look like the people on Instagram, like all these models and all these, say, NFL players for the boys. They want to look like these people, and they hate themselves because they're not that, because of the way society has put us all. Society put us through this thing where you have to look like this in order to be liked. You need to do this in order to be liked. Like, no. Be true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Seriously. Be you. Because honestly, you're beautiful and handsome the way you are. Okay? Obviously in school we're very pressured to do well. Such as like getting the best grades. But in all honesty, you shouldn't really live and focus on your grades. And just let the grades define you. Because grades, at the end of the day, yeah, they're just numbers, and they might matter to some extent. In reality, they're not really as important as your mental health and happiness. So try your best. As long as you're trying your best in school with these grades, you're going to get far in life. As long as you try. It's not if you have a 94 plus average or you get all A's in your class. If you're trying your hardest and you know you're working your butt off, that's all that matters. And teachers are going to realize that. If you're going back for help, if you're putting in that effort, asking questions, especially the situation that we're in now, if you're doing all that, your teachers are going to recognize that, and they're going to say, okay, hey, this student is trying. Honestly, as a teenager, with all these experiences that have happened to me personally and to other people that I know of, I feel like you guys should have a passion within yourselves, something that you might be interested in or good at. Everyone has different interests, but definitely keep doing what you do best and shoot for the stars. Most importantly, never give up on yourselves or your dreams. Ever. Don't do it. Try to spend your time in the real life rather than sitting in front of a phone or social media and going on. Just go for a simple walk, do chores, or go to a park, or go take photos somewhere. Because just sitting around on social media all day, it doesn't really do anything for you. Get up, go outside, go breathe in some fresh air like Miss Lang would say. And just try to ease your mind from all the stress that some of you guys might be going through. Everybody has their own problems. But with time, everything's going to be okay. Some experiences, honestly, that I've gone through, probably bullying. I definitely could say in like my earlier teens, preteens, I definitely have went through bullying. Bullying is a very hard subject for me to touch on because I was so sad at those times. I was dealing with stuff at my house, and then I kind of like went to school for like an outlet, and then just to go to school and get bullied and then take that back home with me along with all the stress that was going on at home. It was just a lot. So simply, guys, no matter how old you are, please treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't ever tell somebody to hurt themselves. Don't ever give anybody an ignorant comment, because everybody takes things different ways, regardless if you're joking or not. Like, simply, I remember somebody made this comment to me. I'm not going to point them out, nothing like that, because it's in the past, but somebody made this comment about me and started spreading this rumor. And I was laughing. Everybody saw me laughing because it was kind of like a joke, but in reality, I take things to heart, and I might not show that, but I took it to heart, and I was very, very sad. So please take into consideration that everybody takes things different ways, and just being rude to people isn't okay. Like I said, everybody has their own problems, but that doesn't give you a reason to treat people badly. It doesn't. Treat people how you want to be treated. I feel like in this situation, but also in general, we have to realize that mental health is very, very important, especially at our age. We're always going through different changes, stuff like that. Your mental health matters. That's the most important thing besides everything. School, friends, parents, your mental health is very, very important. What I want all my viewers to know now from class is if you ever need somebody, I'm here for you. Regardless if we talk every day or we don't, I'm always here for you. I'm always going to be here to guide you if you need advice and try to help you out the best way I can, because I feel like everybody needs a friend at the end of the day. I don't want anybody to ever feel alone. I want you to know that you always have somebody regardless. What's another topic we could touch on here? Oh, okay, here we go. So along with the friends, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, all that jazz, I feel like, personally, I mean, everybody has a little boo thing or whatever you want to call it. Some people don't, some people do. But honestly, in my opinion, even from experience, because I've had a couple people here and there, you know, I thought it was love, 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 love. We don't know what love is. We don't know what love is at this age. We don't know. We don't know until we're out of high school and see. But from my experience, I definitely, and advice I got from my older brother, I definitely suggest focusing on yourself, getting your mental state right on your own, getting your financial goals and stuff like that out of the way. So regardless of who you're with, you always have money, whether you're with somebody or not. You're kind of like independent, no matter who's in the picture. It's definitely something there. But, I don't know. Yeah, just basically wait it out. Because if you're just focused on one person all throughout high school, you know, you're going to miss out on things. You guys know how some relationship goes, especially Miss Lang. I'm sure you guys know, or you know how relationships go. You know, you're focused on that person, and then you're worrying about that person constantly. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I definitely suggest getting this part right here, your brain, get that right. Get all your goals out of the way. Then worry about bringing somebody into the picture. Definitely. Another thing I want to talk about probably is savings and your financial things as a teenager. As teenagers at 16, most people, or 15 and a half, depending on where you apply, we have jobs. Some people don't. Some people wait it out. Some people don't need jobs, depending on how your parents are and stuff like that. For me, I just got my first job. It's the best feeling ever, having your own money, I know. I just got my driver's exam. I just went for my driver's exam, and I passed that first time. So, like, I'm all hype. I'm all happy and excited. But in reality, when it comes down to it, those paychecks that you get, you need to start saving a certain amount for, say, emergency funds, or, say, savings for a car if you want a car on your own. Because some people have the fortunate matter of getting their own vehicle and you don't even have to pay for it. Your parents pay for your own vehicle and car insurance, da-da-da-da. Or, on the other hand, like me, I need to save up a certain amount and then my parents can help me with the rest. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at right now. But, listen, I just got my first paycheck this week. It was a decent amount, you know what I mean? But I took some of that. It was so hard for me to do because I love spending on other people. Not so much as me, but spending on other people. I took a certain amount and I put that towards my savings because I want to get a vehicle by senior year. I want to be able to drive to school. Skirt. So, definitely start saving for, say, in my situation, it's a car or an emergency fund, because you never know what is going to happen. That's very unfortunate. You never know what's going to happen. Something can happen in the blink of an eye and you don't even know. So, although I definitely could say I spent a little bit on myself, I got some good things. Yes, it's fun. But if you don't want to save your first paycheck and you want to do that, that should be the only time where you get a paycheck. You just go out and spend it. Your first one, only first one. The next paychecks that you're going to keep getting, you need to start saving. Literally, you have to start saving. It's hard. I mean, you don't have to take out a big amount, but at least know that something is going into savings, or like I said, if anything were to happen, you know, no matter what it is, you have that money put aside so you could help out or whatever. That's very, very important. What's another thing? Oh my God, guys. Honestly, what else can we talk about? Well, let's just give the moral of the story here. Okay, so the moral of the story is that life as a teen could be difficult at times. And it could be the happiest years of your life. I definitely could say, with school, I've met amazing people. I've also met some bad people. It's just the way you kind of got to live life. Like, some people are going to stay in your life, some people aren't, and that's okay. That's why I say mental health is important, because no matter who's by your side and who's not, you should always be okay up here. And if you're not, like I said, I'm always here, but if you don't want to turn to me, there are many things that you can turn to. You can seek counseling, you could seek a parent, you could seek, anything. There's so many options available. So definitely get this right before anything. Treat others how you want to be treated. Like I said, it's very, very simple. If you're going to be rude to somebody, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, everybody's going through their own stuff, but that doesn't give you enough reason to be rude. But also take into consideration that people might be being rude because they're going through something. You know what I'm saying too? So try to understand people, but if they're just being rude, my suggestion, like if it's like a constant repetition, stay away from those people. Another thing about friends is the people who you hang with is most likely who you're going to turn into and who you are. I know I've had some experiences in school where I started hanging out with these certain people, and everybody thought of me as probably like a troublemaker or something like that. But in reality, I'm pretty sure everybody knows me and knows my heart. I would never, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. I'm not a troublemaker. I treat everybody with respect. Some people, literally, I got labeled. I'll say this. This one person labeled me out to be a teacher's pet for whatever reason, because I'm nice to the teachers. And in reality, he wasn't. He was disrespectful. He'd leave class, like stuff like that without telling. So, I mean, I've been called a lot of things, but in reality, I just stay away from those people. I stay true to myself. I keep doing me. And honestly, those people, I don't really care for, to be honest with you. And that's how you guys should feel too. Honestly, one last thing I want to say, because I know a lot of people are going through different things, it could be good or bad. I just want to say that I'm proud of all of you, especially through our situation with school. I'm very, very proud for you guys. I know the situation is very, very tough. It's even tough on me, as a junior, but even for the younger kids and older, I just want to let you guys know that you guys got to keep pushing yourselves. We're almost done with school, but I honestly am very, very proud of you, and keep trying your hardest. Try to get those grades up for fourth quarter, and I hope everybody passes this year. I have confidence that everybody's going to pass. Some people, it's harder to learn than others, but as long as you're pushing your hardest and your teachers see that, that's all that matters. So, alright guys, well, I am done here. I hope this kind of helped you out and you guys could kind of understand me a little bit. But thank you for watching my podcast, and thank you, Miss Lang, for giving this little assignment here. I really enjoyed doing it. See you guys.